going on, everybody? I go by RB. Philly Take with RB. You guys already know what to do. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe. Appreciate all the support. And as of this morning, we just got the news that Eagles first round draft pick Jalen Reagor, wide receiver out of TCU, has officially signed his rookie deal. 4 years, just above $13 million with a $7 million signing bonus and a team option for the 5th year. Now, this is good news. Obviously, the whole contract situation with everybody has been delayed a bit because of this, this whole situation. He becomes the third Eagles draft pick out of 10 to get signed, along with Prince Tega Wanaho and Quez Watkins. I'm glad that we got this deal done, though. It's always, it gets a little skeptical when you let your first round, second round guys go this long. So I'm happy that we signed Jalen Reagor. And I'm excited to see what he's able to produce in his first year with the Eagles. He's going to be asked to take on a lot. He's going to be asked to step up and be that guy. Jalen Reagor is a guy in 3 years at TCU with multiple quarterbacks, I think like 3 or 4 quarterbacks, was able to put up over 2,500 yards, was able to put up 26 touchdowns, was able to account for 150 catches. Jalen Reagor is that guy. The Eagles viewed him a lot higher than probably most other teams, but he just slid up the draft board with the video of his 40 and everything. He just became a very intriguing prospect. And the Eagles really believed in this dude and took him at pick 21. And I want to know from you guys right now in the comments section, what are your expectations for Jalen Reagor in terms of numbers in his rookie season? In my opinion, like I'm saying, I think Jalen Reagor is going to be asked to eat a lot. A lot is going to be on this guy's plate, but I'm hoping he can step up and avoid the kind of rookie year troubles that J.J. Arcega-Whiteside went through last season, because that was a disaster. But if you look at the Eagles team, Jalen Reagor is really the guy who has the whole package. He's able to do everything. He can be your guy to rack up those catches, and he can also be your big play down the field type of guy. But with all the guys that we have on this roster that we're going to be putting out at wideout, like D-Jax, like potentially Marquise Goodwin, even Greg Ward in the slot, I'm expecting a guy like Jalen Reagor, honestly, to probably have the most catches on this team. I think he's going to rack up, I would say, at around 65 to 70 catches this year. I think he's probably going to put up around 800 yards. Honestly, that might be a little bit of a reach, but I'm actually going to go with 820 yards as a prediction for his season. A guy like Jalen Reagor, given where we drafted him, given the expectations, he can't come out and have a 400, 500-yard season. I understand it's a big task, but he needs to step up. I'm going to say around 70 catches, 820 yards, and I'll probably go with 6 or 7 touchdowns. I think he's going to step up big and have a good year. And if we get some production from a guy like J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, who obviously did not pan out that well last year, D-Jax is going to be our big play guy down the field. Hopefully Marquise Goodwin can contribute. And then, the reason we were so adamant on picking a wide receiver in this draft is because of what happened last season. Carson Wentz had to literally take our local employees to the playoffs, and that cannot happen again. Last year, guys were just dropping like flies. Nobody could stay on the field, but I think Jalen Reagor can be that guy to accumulate the numbers and be that reliable option for a guy like Carson Wentz. I love Jalen Reagor's attitude, his mentality so far. Everything I see, it's just, he's ready to go. He's ready to rock, and I think Jalen Reagor has been that guy who's been counted out. We heard all the chit-chat about him even in the draft this year. He seems like a guy who has played with a chip on his shoulder, and that's really what guys here in Philly like to emulate. I think he's going to work hard, put his head down, and I think he is ready to go. Carson Wentz is the guy. He's entering his prime. This is his time. All the pieces we have on this offense, we have 2 of the best tight ends in the NFL. We have a Miles Sanders who's ready to have that crazy breakout season. We saw flashes of it last year. Given all the assets on this offense and given where we expect Carson Wentz to be able to take this team, it is time for these guys to step up. But he needs his number one reliable wide receiver guy. We know he has Zach Ertz as his security blanket, but he needs that receiver. I've been waiting for us to give him that receiver who's going to be that big of a dominant game changer. He's had some decent receivers, but he hasn't had that guy who has really exploded. I'm hoping that can be Jalen Reagor. And like I said, he's going to have some big shoes to fill this season, but I expect him to be the guy on a 1st and 10 to catch it over the middle for 7. And I also expect him to be the guy who maybe we go play action and launch one down the field to Jalen Reagor down the sideline. I'm telling you, Jalen Reagor can be used in a multitude of ways. I think he's a very versatile receiver. He's very quick and explosive at the same time, and I really have big expectations for Jalen Reagor. I think he needs to be one of the guys that steps up and makes a difference and sets the tone for the Eagles offense this season and really going forward into the future. But yeah, you guys let me know down below, what are your predictions for Jalen Reagor in his rookie season? Give me all your thoughts in the comment section. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.
Perfect.